Morning all, Saturday morning, and I'm well late, 7:30, but sunrise isn't until about 7:45, I think, which is well late. My last video was down Oyster Cove, but I might go down Oyster Cove because I'm meeting a mate down here called Scott, so there might not be much of a video this week because I hate kind of vlogging. I hate using the camera in front of people, so probably won't be much of a video, but it's a perfect day today. It's pretty much, I've got up, sunrise, do a bit of photography, then it's go home, grab the missus a coffee from some takeaway somewhere, have breakfast, and then it's a day of rugby on the couch with one of me sprogs, watch the rugby, and then walk downtown and have a few beers down the pub tonight. Perfect day. See you on the beach. Got this nice line of the sun here, and then the big reactor in the sky. So let's have a look. I'm going to chuck my 0.9 graduated filter on, slow the bright sky down, and shooting into the sun is just an absolute nightmare, but I'm out now, so I'm gonna have to take a bracketed shot because it's just way too much. Got a 0.9 hard edge graduated filter. It's slowing the sky down quite a bit. The dynamic range from the dark foreground to that bloody great nuclear reactor in the sky is just way too much. So what I've done is I set my camera up to take 3 shots, hit the trigger, timer goes off so the camera doesn't move for a few seconds, and then it will take 1 shot, 2 stops over, 1 shot, 2 stops under, and 1 shot bang on. Mixed in with my graduated filter, so I've got a good baseline to start with. And when I do it, this is what it sounds like. So basically I'm focused on this foreground, on this rock in the foreground here. F14, go into the settings. I'm sure I've done a video on it before, how to set your camera up to take 3 shots for an HDR, so you've got more detail to play with. And then when I take the picture, you can hear it. Boom. 3 shots. Right, so now I've got my 3 bracketed shots, which I'm going to use to get a nice exposure over the scene, which will probably end up being a nice picture anyway. And in fact, if I manage to get, look how bright it is, look, it's burning the side of my head. So, I think 18th, 19th of October. Look at it, I'm in a t-shirt. Crazy. Yeah, look how bright it is, it's burning the side of my head. Look at, why are we digging up fossil fuels and digging up and drilling when we got that blinking great nuclear reactor in the sky is fucking beyond me. I don't know, but hey-oh. Yeah, rabbling there. Now I've got my 3 bracketed shots and I can probably get a nice shot there with the leading line of the sun and the foreground and all the rest of it. If this is any good, this is what the shot looks like. I'll chuck him up on the screen now. Remember, that was F14, 3 bracketed shots, so it was a mixture there of, I don't even know what my shutter speed was, but hey-ho. I'm not going to get a huge amount of detail from the sun because it's just like... Yeah, why are we drilling and digging for fuel when we got that nuclear reactor in the sky? Someone tell me? I mean, I'm no hippie or anything, but surely that's bloody obvious, isn't it? I love dogs, but I can't stand the barking. It gives me a bloody headache. Got a mixture of shots, shutter speeds ranging from 30 seconds, because I've got my big stopper on, ranging from 30 seconds, 1/4 of a second, 20th of a second, 200ths of a second. And what I've done is I've kept my camera on the tripod the whole time. So when I get back to the computer and line all these pictures up, all the rocks will be in exactly the same place. So I'll be able to take the best bits from each picture, like the long exposure in the foreground. I'll take that with the perfect exposure of the sun and the midground and hopefully blend them together somehow and get a decent shot. So tide's coming in, time to go and get some brekkie, I think. I'm just going to jump in there quickly because I've got back to the computer, looked at the pictures, and they are shocking. But I'm going to leave them in the video anyway, just to prove You don't always get decent shots when you go out. I've got to be honest, I'm not happy with them at all. They are shocking pictures. I really liked the second one, the long exposure that I did with a 10 stop Lee stopper. I really liked that, but halfway down the shot, because it's dark, 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 and then halfway down the shot where you've got the shallower water, there's almost a line across the shot, and it just kills it, it spoils it. And like I said before in other videos, I'm not the best editor on the planet. So yeah, just to let you know, you don't always get decent shots. Numerous times I go out and I come back with turds. So yeah, but I'm gonna leave them in there anyway. Yeah, pain in the ass. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. Cheers, bye. That's about it. I had to get off the beach because that barking was giving me an headache. It's too early for that. I love dogs, don't get me wrong. I've got dogs in the family. My sister and brother-in-law's got dogs. My brother's got dogs. Brother's missus got dogs, but oh, they just give me... It's too early for barking. I couldn't have a dog. Give me an headache that time in the morning. Long story short, shooting into the sun, absolute nightmare. But the idea is put the camera on a tripod, get as many different exposures as you can, and then back on the computer, kind of take out of each shot what you can and put together a decent shot, hopefully. Other problem you've got shooting into the sun is your lens, the front of your lens element, and your filters have to be bang on clean, because a little bit of dirt, a little bit of oil, and when the sun hits the glass, poof, you get glare and everything. Don't get me wrong, some glare's really good. I like glaring shots. Which you can't be helped shooting to shots. I know in some films they actually put glare in when they pan a camera around a scene. I think sometimes they put a little bit of glare in so it looks quite cool. Yeah, camera on a tripod throughout the whole shoot, so I know that all the images match up, and I kept the same aperture of Ooh, what did I shoot at? Oh, don't tell me I've buggered that up. Now I'm pretty sure I was shooting at f14. Although thinking back, I saw f9 somewhere and I never shoot at f9. Fingers crossed. It should have been shot at Yeah, I wanted an aperture of f14 or higher because I wanted the burst from the sun. You know, the star burst. Anyway, cheers for watching. Bye. Blah, 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 blah.